GOP leaders were running away from MeidasTouch reporters. GOP leaders were dodging our questions, but MeidasTouch reporters kept at it, and we confronted GOP leaders in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill with a critical question. What do you all think about Donald Trump's statement that he made earlier today that he does not care one bit about the financial condition of Americans? So we confronted GOP leader after GOP leader, House members and senators. We were not going to let them just get away and run away from us. So let me show you what went down. We caught up with MAGA Republican Congress member Norman in the tunnel of the House of Representatives, and here's what he had to say to us. Here, play this clip.
Congressman, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situations? He said that at a press conference earlier today.
Well, look what he's doing to help the situation. He's got a lot on his plate, including the war. And look, he's helped more Americans at a time that we needed it. So
a lot of Americans are really concerned about how gas keeps going up, though. That's one of the big financial.
Well, here, it's short-lived. It's going to come down, as he was quoted as saying, it's going to come down like a rocket. And more importantly, would you rather pay high gas prices for a while or get your station blown up? Iran was going to blow this country apart.
They're going to blow up gas stations?
I'm saying the analogy is we're paying a few dollars higher for gas, which is coming down, and we had a country that would kill every American if they could, like they killed their people. So Trump's he's done more for the Americans than anybody.
Do you think he is thinking about it? He just doesn't want to admit it?
No, he just probably made a comment that he's got a lot on his plate. Yeah. But to say he doesn't care about America's financial position, he sure is helping it.
Really? That's what you're going with? You think we're that stupid? And then we tried to question James Comer. Hey, James Comer. How you doing, Comer? Watch this clip.
Mr. Comer, what do you make of Donald Trump saying today in the press conference that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation?
I don't know that he said that.
Yeah, he said it at the mics during shopper time.
That's not what I hear him. Every time I talk to him, he's focused on affordability. So,
what about gas prices, though? That seems to be like what a lot of people are talking about. Nothing.
Then we confronted MAGA Republican Congress member Troy Nehls. Let's play it.
Congressman, what do you make of Donald Trump saying earlier today that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation?
He doesn't think about America's financial situation?
Americans, like the American people.
Oh, he does. Donald Trump cares about everybody. He cares about it. He's concerned about fuel prices. He's concerned about it all. He wants to make America affordable for everybody. He loves America. He's an America First patriot, so don't take it out of context. Donald Trump loves America, and the American people love him.
Then we confronted MAGA Republican Congress member from Georgia, Congressmember McCormick. Let's play it.
Mr. McCormick, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation? He said it earlier today at a press conference.
It's got to be out of context. I think his whole primary focus has been on improving the economy, making sure that we have more jobs, more competitive market, making sure that forces the price point of employment up. I don't think there's anything he's more focused on than the availability of jobs and economy and things that profit the average American citizen.
What about gas prices, though? They continue to go up as a result of...
Sure, I mean, that's going to happen during a time of war, right? Especially when you talk about a war in a place that controls 20% of the world's oil reserves.
Well, was it a good idea to start a war there, though, given the
well, if he didn't,
outcome?
Then think how expensive it would be if we had a nuclear war. That'd be a lot more expensive, quite frankly. And every single president, last 5 presidents, has said the same thing that he said, just happened to come up when he was president. Matter of fact, Hillary Clinton, who was never president, also talked about doing something in that case. So I don't think that was avoidable, but we're here now, and I think the faster we end this, the faster we get back to normalcy, then you'll have an oil surplus, and oil prices and gas prices will plummet.
So the war in Iran is ultimately about keeping prices down?
Now, the war in Iran was over nuclear arms.
Okay.
The byproduct is once you get rid of a tyrannical Iranian regime, it's going to benefit the entire region and the world and oil prices simultaneously.
Okay.
Watch as the MAGA Republican senators tried to run away from us. Here's Senator Roger Marshall, MAGA Republican. Let's play it.
On what Trump just said at his presser?
I don't know what he just said.
Well, he said he doesn't think much about the finances of the American people.
I would have to find out the context of it. I'm sorry.
Got it.
Here's MAGA Republican Senator Loomis. Here's what she had to say.
Senator, real quick, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about the finances or the financial situation of the American people?
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I don't have a comment about that, mostly because I think he actually does care.
Here's MAGA Republican Senator Susan Collins. Here's what she had to say. Let's play this clip.
Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about the American people's financial situation. He just said it in the presser about an hour and a half ago.
Well, I didn't see that.
You haven't seen it yet? Got it.
Senator,
Okay.
are you comfortable with the reports in the New York Times regarding...
Then MAGA Republican Congresswoman Kiggins from Virginia ran away when we asked, do you have any more to say after agreeing with racist comments made by a radio host about Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries when you all said he has cotton-picking hands? Keep your cotton-picking hands off of Virginia. You said you agreed with that. What'd you make of that? Here, play this clip.
Representative, do you have anything more to say after agreeing with racist comments made by a radio host? Representative, will you resign for agreeing with racist comments made by a radio host?
That's what the Republicans were saying. So then we asked pretty basic questions, the same questions, to Democrats. Here's what Congresswoman AOC said. Let's play it.
Congresswoman, what do you make of Donald Trump saying today that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation? He said it in a press conference on the White House lawn today.
I mean, I'm sure he's very focused on his own financial situation and how he's going to enrich himself off of all of these kind of extortionary deals. So I don't see how he has time to think about the financial prospects of the American working class when he's spending all of his time thinking about how to enrich himself.
Got it. Thank you, Congressman.
Here's what Congressmember Frost said. Let's play it.
So, Congressman, what do you make of Donald Trump saying today that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation?
That makes sense. I mean, he's a billionaire. He's obviously doesn't give a damn about Americans. He doesn't care about working class people, whether they voted for him or not. He just cares about himself and enriching his own friends. So thanks for telling the truth, dude. Like, we knew that. Give us some new news.
Got it. Thank you, Congressman.
Here's what Congressmember McGovern told us. Let's play it.
What do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about the Americans' financial situation?
I mean, is anybody surprised? I've been saying all along that Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about regular people in this country. I'll tell you what he does care about. He cares about his ballroom. Oh, by the way, the American people are spending $1 billion of their taxpayer dollars to fund it. He cares about his golf course. He cares about his reflecting pool. He cares about his archers. He cares about things that somehow benefit Donald Trump. But he does not give a damn about the American people. This is no surprise to any of us who have been watching him for the last several months. But he finally said the quiet part out loud.
Thank you, Congressman. Appreciate it.
Here's what Congressmember Menendez told us. Let's play it.
Congressman, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about Americans' financial situation?
Oh, it's pretty clear that he doesn't, right? He's focused on every vanity project that tickles his fancy. This $1 billion ballroom that was supposed to be paid for by private donors. He lives a world that's detached from the average American. And the Republicans here in Congress give him the green light every step of the way. $70 billion more for ICE to rip our communities apart. $1 billion for a ballroom. They go along with this president who has no understanding of what the American people are doing. And clearly, by his own words, no interest in the challenges that people are facing every single day. That's why Democrats are going to smoke Republicans in November.
Got it. Thank you, Congressman.
Here's what Congressmember Garcia told us. Let's play it.
Congressman, real quick, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he doesn't think about the Americans' financial situation?
I mean, first, it's not a surprise. He could care less about affordability. He could care less about gas prices. He's about funding wars that are illegal, spending $1 billion a day. He doesn't care about the cost of rent, the cost of housing. And so I think he was very clear. He was asked to clarify for a second time if he actually meant what he said, and he said yes. And so, look, Donald Trump cares only about his billionaire friends, enriching his family, making himself rich, and ensuring that other people profit off all the hard labor that people are doing in this country. So honestly, this is just emblematic of him and the kind of administration he's running.
Any updates from the oversight hearing with the survivors in Florida today?
Look, very powerful moments. First-time survivors got to participate in a hearing where they actually, of course, gave testimony. We heard from one woman, very powerful, who really spoke up for one of the really first time to talk about how she was trafficked. She came in from another country, and she was raped by Jeffrey Epstein when he was on house arrest during that sweetheart deal that he got. So it's just disgusting that because we allowed Jeffrey Epstein essentially to escape justice, he went on to abuse so many more women and children. So we're going to continue to push. I'm really proud of the courage of the survivors.
Got it. Thank you so much, Congressman.
And here's what Senator Raphael Warnock told us. Play this clip.
Donald Trump just saying that he doesn't care about the American people's financial situation.
Well, that's apparent based on his policies. He's certainly not focused on the everyday costs of struggling working families who can't afford gas, can't afford child care, can't afford health care. And, you know, I guess a broke clock is right twice a day. It's good to see Donald Trump telling the truth about something.
What was it like having AOC in Georgia this weekend?
It was good to have her there. You know, I've had a number of my colleagues to drop by on Sunday morning.
Very cool.
And so I'm always happy to have them come by church.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
So you can see what happened when we confronted the MAGA Republicans in the House and Senate. And you can see what happens when we confronted the Democrats in the House of the Senate. They were both asked, these weren't trick questions. We asked them the same exact questions, the same exact tone, and you can judge for yourself. But that's why it's so important that we build out our Washington, D.C. bureau. And that's made in major part thanks to your help. Thanks for helping grow this network. Hit subscribe. Help us get to 7 million subscribers. We appreciate you. Double check that you're subscribed and make sure you subscribe to this channel.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.